People of Reddit, what makes somebody cool, in your opinion? They let you be yourself around them this year, not forcing you to conform to their standard, and also don't try to be a different person just for appearance sake. Look, if I'm being myself, you won't even notice I'm here. Being able to start a jukebox by banging on the side of it. Now this is the one correct answer, AYYYY. I used to have a Fonzie, AYYYYYY t-shirt. I thought it made me look cool, being able to laugh at yourself and not sweat the small things in life too much. Don't sweat the petty things, pet the sweaty things. Asterisk save this is the best. Cool people stay calm and clear thinking in stressful or tense situations. Recently found out this is me. I have a panic, anxiety disorder that I've dealt with for over 10 years now. At this point it doesn't really hamper me anymore, but it's always there. Turns out learning to be functional under constant stress means that when shit actually hits the fan, I'm the only one not thrown by that. I'll take what I can get, I guess. People who own up to their mistakes instead of finger-pointing, blaming or hiding it, and then do something to prevent that thing from repeating itself. That takes courage, integrity and pride. That is cool to me. Those are also usually the same people who aren't afraid to admit that they don't know something, rather than try to bullshit when they don't. That's really cool to me. Those who are talented and self-deprecating at the same time, who are not out to impress anyone, and those who give everyone the time of day, even the little guys. Self-deprecating humor really has to be used in moderation. When used occasionally it shows that the person is humble. When used often it reeks of insecurity. Noticed this about myself the other day. Made some positive changes in my life the last year or so and realized my sense of humor is much less self-deprecating now. I was literally telling people what I thought of myself, LMAO. They're easy to be around. Relax and don't take things too seriously. They themselves around you. A sense of humor helps too. Honesty and being able to be yourself and no succumbing to social trends. Cool people are open and accepting, and even though it's not their thing, they won't shit on something you enjoy. That's one of the reasons I love that episode of Freaks and Geeks. He didn't put them down for doing something they enjoyed that others find dorky. Instead he asked to join him and see what it was about it. That to me shows what really being cool is all about. Carlos the Dwarf. That was such a great episode. Not trying to be cool. Coming to Reddit to find out what's cool. Able to laugh at their mistakes. Being independent and humbly confident in themselves. I will just say someone that celebrates your success and is there with you in moments of pain. Someone that can take any sort of criticism in a nonchalant, yet simultaneously positive way. They have a clear goal in life, have put a huge amount of effort into it, are passionate about it, and you would never know unless you asked. So, like serial killers. Well, cool serial killers. If someone's body temp is below 15 degrees Celsius, I'd ask they are cool. Your name wouldn't happen to be Dwight Schrute, would it? Haha, identity theft is not a joke, monsieur. Millions of families suffer every year. Being genuine and humble, willing to talk and learn from you, teach you about things they have a passion for. People who have the energy to challenge what someone says when everybody else decides to just nod, or stay silent and try to make the moment pass as quick as possible. Except when they challenge everything someone says and it's just annoying. When they are confident, social, nice and not self-absorbed or selfish, and most of being their self and let me be myself. Dual-wielding katanas, neckbeard, vaping natural flavors. Kindness. The most awkward person you've ever seen could have also be kind. That would make them cool in my eyes. They're genuine and show interest in what you and others have to say. Sunglasses, backwards hat and maybe some baggy pants. Oh, like Poochie. Someone who's confident in himself, knows his worth and respects others by being genuine towards them, monsieur. People being who they really are. I respect being able to accept almost anyone and being able to emotionally support you. People who don't have a sense of entitlement, honesty, empathy and tolerance, a willingness to try and understand different perspectives, and have a willingness to admit when they're wrong and to learn from their mistakes instead of throwing others under the proverbial bus. Basically, if a person isn't a total douche and nozzle, they're cool in my book. Their musical tastes and if they align with mine. What do you listen to? Being able to give shit back. If you call your friend a dickhead, they should be able to come back with something witty to put me in my place. That's a cool person, as they can take shit and give shit. Emotional control. A solid self-care routine. Checked ego at the door. A well-gauged, dark sense of humor. More than one passion, skill, and a positive but careful approach to other people. Everybody around famous. I feel cool whenever my friends laugh at my jokes. When people around me feel happy because of a conversation we just made up and steered into a pleasurable experience for everybody involved, or whenever I mess up and everyone can feel that I did and then someone makes it look funny instead of awkward and we all have a laugh about it. The right people is what makes you cool. They compliment people behind their back. They like to talk about stuff they're excited about or funny stories. They stay away from complaining or negative topics. You feel relaxed around them, monsieur. The things they think are cool are always cool. Someone who follows their passions and has a full life. Generally it results in happier people who can go on about things they like and is very accepting of others following passions or learning to find new passions. I still struggle to have a completely fulfilling life, but it's always wonderful to hear about someone's day when they have had a good one. A body temperature below 37 degrees Celsius, being original in both style and personality but not in a, well, weird way. And also not using it as a way of acting like they're better than you. They can stand up for themselves. Being ice cold. You must really like snowmen, then. Sunglasses. Someone that's visibly confident without being arrogant or cocky. Is generally friendly and pleasant, and being proficient at something is also a plus. Someone who understands sarcasm. Because about 80% of the time I'm sarcastic and it sucks when some people don't understand it. Sunglasses. Not vague, having a pack of smokes rolled up in the sleeve of your t-shirt like Snake from The Simpsons. Also a sweet mullet and an 80s Camaro. Surviving Minecraft VR hardcore, but with no touches and lanterns, lava bucket, etc. Not going with the fashion trend, creating it. Non-judgmental, genuinely nice, respectful, honest and friendly. This is a cool person in my opinion. Liquid nitrogen. Sunglasses. Bring brave and easy to be around. Telling someone to keep talking when you end a story because you think no one's listening. Being a nice person to everyone. That would be the coolest person ever. Caring. If you're a caring person then you're cool. Hear me, most people think it's cool to not care or show compassion for someone. However, showing someone those things makes you damn cool and pretty awesome. Being a genuinely nice person. Oh, and seeing him helping someone with something and being totally humble about it. Being genuinely kind to and interested in people. When they walk away and an explosion goes off and they don't look back at the explosion. Probably saying less while appearing to listen. Hand temperature dropping when I touched them, monsieur. That kid can do motorcycle tricks and stuff, smiley face, that stuff is rad AF. Being interesting, passionate, and pleasant. Recycle, kindness and courage, in that order. If they're in a fridge. Being likable without trying. One of my friends that I really admire has this ability to charm in a very nonchalant fashion. I think ultimately, he is a good listener and you feel important when you have a conversation with him, monsieur. Lack of anxiety. Source, I'm anxious and uncool. They allow you to be who you are without challenging you. Somebody who's confident and charismatic. Ability for others to feel comfortable around them, monsieur. Air conditioned. Sunglasses. Confident, that's it. If they are below 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Ice usually. If you can skateboard while eating a double quarter pounder with cheese, you're pretty cool. When they don't care what other people think about them, monsieur. Being themselves and not letting other influence their opinions too much. When somebody knows how to be comfortable in silence. Someone who respects boundaries, likes to hang out sometimes, and isn't a complete asshole. When they are confident in themselves that they don't need to change their personality, feel like they need to fit in with what others expect them to be. Being confident in who they are. Someone who is effortlessly talented, yet humble and secure and unique all at the same time. Style.